Greetings, beloved. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I want to give my own personal testimony, something very exciting, something that I've been talking about, the seeing the Father's will in this place of creation, partnering with it, speaking it out, and being silent and waiting and seeing the salvation of the Lord, seeing the Father fight for you and make that thing come to pass. But this video, I want to tell what actually happened. So as you may see, I am sitting at this table, this wonderful, beautiful table. About 2 months ago, when I was in the place of the creation, place of the beginnings, I was saying the story how the 72 names of God opened up and I went into this realm of light, and from the realm of light I went into this dark place, and I found out that this was the place of the beginnings, or the place of creation. And here all of the resources are available. The living letters are there. There's gases, there's all these chemicals and physics and all those kinds of things are there available. And I asked the Father from that place, okay, this is wonderful, but what am I supposed to do here? Immediately I got the verse, in the beginning was darkness, and God said, let there be light. So I know that the previous place that I was in was a place of light. So I know from this place that I was in, this dark place of creation, God actually created that light, that realm of light. And that's where I came through. And then from that realm of light was created this reality, this earth. So I knew that from this place of the beginnings is where you speak, let there be. And you become like the Father. You become a creator as well, because this is what we are all destined to do and to be creators, to be like Yeshua. I received it was like a feeling, a knowing that, now this knowing didn't come from me. I didn't create this knowing, but this knowing came that I was going to receive a table, a free table, that somebody was going to give me a free table. And I just knew that I knew that it was going to happen. I didn't care how, I didn't, right? I just knew that God would do it because I saw that He did it. Now, having received this table, and I'll tell the story of how that happened, I looked back on what was going on, and I noticed that what came first was the desire. So in order for God to create a miracle, or for something that you've seen in the spirit to actually be birthed in the physical, there has to be a desire. And this desire is not coming from you. This desire is actually the Father's desire. But you will feel in your deepest of heart, you will feel this desire, and it will be like a burning desire within you. It's not going to be a superficial desire. It's not going to be a fluttering, fling desire. It's going to be a deep desire. Because what was going on is I was giving these messages, and I was sitting on a lounge chair over here, and every time I came out here, I got this renewed desire in my heart, like, oh, I just want to sit down with my brothers and sisters at this table. I want a table so I can speak to them, so I can have this communion with them. So I can just feel getting excited. I feel you getting excited. So I had this deep desire that if only I had a table that I can sit down with these people, these wonderful people, beloved people that I'm receiving these messages from, and they're supporting and they're giving good things. They're sharing, they're loving, they're giving good words. If only I had a table that I could sit down with him. And I kept having this desire and this desire until one day when I was in the place of creation, I saw that a table was given to me. I didn't know how, but I knew that it was given to me. So from that place of creation, I said it. I saw it and I said, let there be a table given to me for free. And I established that word. I spoke it out. I established it. It is done. And there came a time maybe about 2 weeks ago when I got it that I was thinking, it came to a time when I was thinking, I'm like, what happened with that? I gave it up to the Lord. I wasn't worried about it. I know that I saw it. I know that it existed. Why didn't it come to pass? It should have came to pass already. The next day, we went to go pick up something for the kids, like a swing set for them that somebody posted for sale. And we went to go pick it up for them. And I just want to say, because I've said this before, that when you feel like it's not coming, like you've seen it, you know that it's available, you've spoken it, let there be this thing, though it's not coming, remember that there has to be an ease and a flow to it. You can't control it. You're not in control. You can't be uptight about it. When's it happening? Is it happening today? You have to let it go, because it said God will fight for you. Be silent. Be contented. Be assured. You know that you've saw it. It exists. Seeing is believing, because you've saw it in the spirit. Now you believe. You just know, and nothing will take you out of your belief because you've already seen it in the spirit. Don't be dismayed if you're not receiving it right away or when you think you ought to receive it, because things have to align and they can take time. I'm not saying that they will, but they can take time. And things have to come in flow and ease. It has to be a joyful thing. It's not going to squeeze its way out, it's going to flow easily. Things have to align easily for those events have to occur for that thing to also come after those events. We got someone to help us. This lady, turns out she's a Christian. If she's watching, hi, I'm praying for you. I'm still praying for you. She was helping, and then her neighbor, also a Christian, came. He was helping. So everything was set up for this thing, for us to receive ease with it. And when my husband was just like rounding it up and strapping it up onto the truck, she came, like she left, like it was like, goodbye, thank you, bye. She came back and she said, hey, by the way, I have this free table. Do you want it? I knew. This is what I was just talking about the day before. Like, what happened to that thing? I didn't, even though when I said what happened to that thing, it wasn't like I was like, okay, well, I'm not really sure, but I still believe it, right? I didn't let go of it even the day before. You gotta keep what you saw, it. I mean, I know that I saw it. I don't know why it's not coming. I don't know what's going on, but I know that it's going to come. And it was not a matter of like, you can always go to the store and buy a table, but I want to see that what I am believing, what I am seeing, that it is real and God is going to fight for me. God is going to make it happen for me. What I'm preaching is actually true and it works, whether I'm preaching what I believe or whether I'm preaching whatever I already saw. I just realized I said preaching. I didn't know that. Anyway. Oh, what was I saying? Okay, so another exciting thing is, in spirit, I saw this table. Like before that time, 2 months ago, in the spirit, in this place of creation, I saw this table and I knew exactly what it looked like. And it's like a kind of a typical table. You see them in stores. It's a wooden rectangular frame. It has a wooden frame like this, and then inside it's like going this way, and then inside it goes this way, and then it has like a round strip in the middle, and it's like a basic wooden table. That is the table that I saw. Now, you can be looking at this, you're like, well, that's not the table that you got. Let me explain what happened. That is the table that I saw. So we were in the backyard before, disassembling the play set for the kids, and we took it to the truck. But then when she said, I have this table, do you want it for free? So when she took me to her backyard again, there was another table there. There wasn't just this table. This table was always there. But in front of this table, now there was another table that wasn't there when we were disassembling the playset. It was the exact wooden table that I saw in spirit. So when I came in there, right, I see the table and I was like, this one? And she said, no, this one right here. So for a moment I was like, what is going on? Right? And looking back, like when I saw it, I said, okay, yes, like yes, I want it. Of course I want it. I know this is from the Father. I just don't understand what's happening here yet, because I saw that other table in spirit. It wasn't there before. Now when she brought me back the second time, it appeared there. It was in the backyard, but this table was here all the time. And she said, this table. And then I realized that what I saw in the spirit, the Father purposefully put that table out there through her so that he can show that this is from me. It may not be, it's like the clue that leads to it. It may not be what you saw in spirit, but I gave you that in spirit so that you would know that when you see that, then that is what I'm giving you. That other thing is what I'm giving you. That is my stamp that I am in this, and this is actually from me. And it is here, and now I can talk about it. Don't give up when it doesn't seem like it's coming to you. You have to remain, keep your faith, because you know that is your assurance. You know, the people say, well, seeing is believing. And they're like, no, seeing is not believing. I just have faith. Well, faith is not just faith. Faith sees, but faith sees in spirit. And that is how, no matter what distractions come to you, you will still believe, because you'll be like, well, I don't know why it hasn't come. Like, doubt will come. You're like, what happened? Oh, it wasn't true. You didn't really actually see it. And you're like, no, hold on a second. I know what I saw. And I know that I felt it in my heart. And the desire of the fire, the Father's fire desire, was birthed out of it. His desire was inside of me. Because when you receive something, it has to come from the place of also passing on and flowing the giving. Because in my heart, that is, the Father put this desire in my heart because I was in the Father's heart. And in the Father's heart, He gave me the desire that I sit with people at a table like this, and I was all the time thinking that I am going to sit with the people that are sending me these beautiful messages, that are giving me this support, that I'm actually going to sit down, and what a joy, what excitement, what great communion, fellowship it would be, because it was in a place of sharing. It was, I wanted to receive so I can also share. Just thinking about this, I'm realizing, and I'm kind of like, you know, I didn't actually get to the point of thinking that, wait a minute, these people are online. How am I gonna sit with them physically? Like, I have a physical table. And mind you, this table didn't look like this. Okay, I sanded it down. I washed it, I sanded it, and I spray painted it. And that's why it took me a while before I can bring it out here into the exact position where I felt I don't want to just sit on the lounger. Even that I was grateful for that lounger, and the lounger came in a very good way as well. But I want to have enough seats so people can sit with me. And I'm saying that maybe this is the beginning, I don't know, to get to the point where people will actually sit down in the physical to speak to people. You don't know where God is taking you. We are led step by step, and as we take that step, as we follow the intuition, the Holy Spirit, that nudging, that soft leading, as we follow that, then it will lead. Like, who knows what can become from a little act of faith, from a little seed. Because in this sharing, in this giving, we receive so that we can share. That's how you know, is what I desire, is it the Father's desire for me? Does it also help others? Does it also continue that flow of passing on, of sharing and sharing? Does it continue that? Does it help other people? Or is it just stopping at me? Is it just the end with me? Does it keep going? Is it a spiritual act? Is it a spiritual monument? Is this a spiritual monument that one builds? You know, is it the rock that one places upon a mountain and conquers that mountain? I appreciate you so much. I'm so thankful for all of the subscribers. Everyone, God is so amazingly good. I hope this message encourages you as well. I hope it finds you, and the love of the Father is with you, the presence of the Holy Spirit with you. Yeshua is with you, and blessed be the name of the Lord. I feel like I just want to keep sitting here and talking, but if it was people, I could stay here for half the day at least, or the all day, or all the day. I love you so much. God bless you, and thank you.